Imagine a star engineer quits, not because of pay or perks, but because she feels invisible. No advocate, no guide, no someone in her corner. What if you could prevent that by giving her a champion? In today's hyper-competitive talent market, the quiet force that binds great employees to an organization isn't what most leaders talk about. It's mentorship, and not just for development, but for retention. In this video, we'll explore the link between mentorship and retention no one talks about, and how engineered programs, like our TalentDataProZR templates, can turn that insight into leverage. But before we talk solutions, let's understand why engineers leave in the first place. Let's start with the bleeding edge. Why do so many high-performing engineers resign? The Gallup 2025 State of the Global Workplace reports that half of employees worldwide are actively looking for or watching for a new job. Another 51% say it's a good time to find a job, signaling high mobility. In tech and engineering, the reasons go beyond pay. Lack of growth, unclear career paths, and feeling disconnected often drive exits. Yet most retention strategies still center on perks or salary, overlooking relational anchors like mentorship. When an engineer leaves, you don't just lose code, you lose institutional memory, mentorship potential, team morale, hiring costs, and velocity. Every departure sets off a chain reaction. Teams slow down, remaining staff carry extra load, and projects risk delays. Morale dips, and sometimes other employees start looking for the exit too. Beyond the financial hit, the bigger loss is momentum. That forward energy of a team that knows each other, trusts each other, and builds together. If this cycle isn't addressed, the hidden costs compound. Productivity drops, culture erodes, and retention challenges feed on themselves. If mentorship is so powerful, why don't more organizations see retention gains? Because most programs are flawed. Harvard Business Review notes that while 98% of Fortune 500 firms have mentoring programs, only 37% of professionals actually benefit. The reason isn't the idea of mentoring itself. It's poor execution. Programs often reach only a small group, lack visibility, or fail to provide structure and support. Many employees don't even know opportunities exist, and potential mentors feel too stretched to engage meaningfully. Without intentional design, mentorship becomes a checkbox, not a retention driver. So what separates the programs that do retain talent from those that don't? Here are evidence-backed best practices. Data-driven matching and profiling. Use competency, interest, style, and availability data to match mentors and mentees intentionally. Training for mentors and mentees. Even great leaders need frameworks, conversation guides, and feedback loops. Milestones, checkpoints, and tracking. Don't leave the relationship open-ended. Use periodic reviews, goal tracking, and status reports. Recognition and incentives. Celebrate mentor wins, offer career credit or time allocation, embed into performance systems. Integrate with career pathing and succession planning. Link mentoring outcomes to promotions, role rotations, and stretch assignments. When done right, mentoring becomes more than a learning tool. It becomes a retention engine. For example, MentorLoop reports retention rates among mentoring participants, mentees, and mentors at 70%, compared to 49% for non-participants. In practice, these designs protect not just engagement, but your talent base itself. And while these practices may sound complex to set up, the good news is you don't need to start from scratch. This is where TalentDataProZR supports you. We don't offer a full-blown mentoring platform, but we provide the structured resources that make the mentorship effect real in your team. With our onboarding mentor guide, you can implement a buddy system that reduces new hire anxiety, builds early connections, and accelerates integration. With our career development plans, you extend that support into long-term growth paths, turning initial guidance into career clarity. With our 360-degree feedback questionnaires, You create the feedback loops that keep both buddies and managers aligned on progress and improvement. Together, these tools equip you with a framework that anchors retention from day one through career progression. The real retention anchor isn't perks or pay. It's whether people feel supported, seen, and connected. That starts on day one with an onboarding buddy, grows through structured career development, and is reinforced with feedback loops. TalentDataProZR provides the onboarding mentor guide, career development plans, and 360-degree feedback templates so you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Explore our ready-to-use resources and see how structure turns mentorship from a buzzword into a retention strategy. Thanks for watching. If this was useful, subscribe for more insights and tools from TalentDataProZR.